Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So 10 years after winning the Formula E championship, what will drive Nio further? What is going to drive Nio further to ensure that we stay the leader in the premium EV space, but to also dominate the sub-brand segment? Well, on June 28, Nio posted on Weibo, and I did a video on that to commemorate the 10th anniversary of its Formula E team winning the Drivers' Championship. Li Jun, chairman of Xiaomi Corp, reposted that and praised the post, stating that Nio has made significant contributions to the development of China's new energy vehicle industry. And I spoke about that yesterday on one of my videos, showing that it is very possible as Xiaomi become a profitable company also by the end of this year, they may join battery swapping. Let's rewind to summer of 2015. In the final round of the Formula E inaugural season, Nelson Piquet Jr., and I showed the video where he did, clinched the Drivers' Championships title for the China's racing team as Nio was then known. This was not only a historic first for Nio, but also the first time a Chinese team had claimed victory in a top-tier FIA championship event. Back then, Nio was just a fledgling startup, and no one could have predicted how far it would go back then. A lot of people were saying they would go bankrupt at that point. I remember that. They were pooping in their nasty little pants. 10 years later, the Formula E trophy remains, and the spirit of motorsport still runs deep in Nio's DNA. What many people don't know is that as early as 2010, Nio's founder and chairman William Li began sponsoring China's university Formula students' teams. This year marks the 11th year of Nio's support for this competition. For many young automotive engineering students, it's more than just building a car that can run. It's a hands-on training ground where textbook theory is transformed into real track performance. Some participants go on to become professional racers. Others stay in the industry and become key players behind the scenes of China's smart EV revolution. But guess what company they will be joining, guys? Yes. You see, China is leading the EV space, the technology space, the chip space now. You see what Huawei is doing to Apple. They're decimating them, even when during the first administration, the Trump administration blocked them from America. And back then, I didn't even know how good these Huawei phones were, so I never bought one back then. But there's a reason why China is dominating the space. It's because they are graduating 150,000 engineers every year, and they're making education affordable. And a lot of companies are helping pay for these scholarships, whereas here in America, it's unattainable. So here, yet again, we see where a Chinese company, Nio, who's the leader in the premium EV space segment, is helping these children to get a good college education, to continue to innovate because they understand that the future is education. From Formula E to the Nürburgring and now to Nio's major advances in smart EV technology in recent years, the company has steadily built a visible path of original innovation over the past decade. This is why when a lot of people now are worried about Xiaomi got 290-something thousand orders in like 2 days. Yes. But the race is not for the swift, it's for the one who can endure. And without battery swapping, I don't care how many cars you sell. When those customers realize that after 8 years, that SU7 or YU7 or whatever it's called is worthless, guess what will happen? This is why I say Xiaomi will start doing battery swapping by the end of this year. Or start building, their next model will be a battery swap enabled model. In 2017, Nio set a new lap record for production vehicles at the Nuremberg Nordschleife. Since 2017, Nio has developed signature design elements like the X-bar, front fascia, an in-car smart fragrance system, the Aquila super sensing system, the Adam central computing platform delivering 1016 tops, the Skyos operating system. Have you guys forgotten about that? It will be replacing Linux. And a lot of Chinese EV companies will be buying this as well from us, not just our chips. And more recently, its self-developed Shenji God chip. In total, Nio has amassed over 100 original technologies, 100, and nearly 10,000 patents. Battery swapping is Nio's bet for a longer-term future. We all know that it's the only way forward. But it's the in-house development from the chassis and autonomous driving to the operating system. Yes, the in-house development. Whilst the shorts are saying, and the fake analysts in America, that it's cash burn, we understand what it is. It says that has been its true source of confidence, proven time and again over the past decade. This is why I've always said the race is not for the swift, but for the one who can endure. And the one with the best and most infrastructure, the one with the superior customer service, and the one with the superior product will win the day. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.